and welcome back to my channel and to another food shopping haul. So this week I've been to Tesco to get my fresh bits, and then I've also popped into Iceland to stock up some like convenience freezer foods, all the bits like fish fingers, burgers, nuggets, that kind of stuff that are really good in Iceland. And I popped into B&M as well because it's right next door. So I'll take you everything I've bought and then I'll let you know how much I spent at the end. But before we get into the Tesco stuff, I will pop in what I got in Iceland and B&M. So just a few bits from Iceland and B&M because they're next door to each other. So I've got some of this cooked ham trimmings. This is 600 grams and it was £3.50. And I always go through them and find the one with the least fat and the nicest looking pieces. You can get some really good ham that way. I got some of this pork and stuffing roll. I thought the boys might like that in a sandwich. That was only 75p. I got 2 lots of British beef steak mince that was reduced to £2.31. I wanted to make a really big shepherd's pie or cottage pie. Yeah, cottage pie. And I've got no mince at all, so I thought I'll get those 2, and that's the 12% fat, so that was quite good. Should have been £3.55. Got some of these Ginster's steak slices. There's 4 in here and they should be £3, they're £1.50. So I've got 2 of those. We can just pop them in the freezer and they'll do as either a lunch for the boys, or you can have them for a dinner with like some vegetables and some gravy. That was quite good for those. Like I said, this is just a stock up on like convenience freezer foods, which is basically what a lot of Iceland stuff is. So I got some of this southern style gravy mix, which we haven't had for ages, but I recently made my own air fryer Kentucky fried chicken, but it wasn't Kentucky, and it wasn't fried. So I thought this might be really nice next time we make it, to have the actual gravy that goes with it. I got 2 lots of Pink Lady apples for £3, so that's not bad because these are really big ones, and that's, you know, you get 8 for £3. We had these before and the boys really liked them. So these are Pakora chicken breast fillet strips, and this was £5.65 for a big kilo sized bag. And what we do with this is either chop them up and serve them on salad, or put them in wraps with like lettuce and cucumber and things. They're really, really good. I got a big bag of scampi bites. I think this was £5, and this does a good few dinners, so we could have like scampi and chips or something. And a packet of 60 codfish fingers. These are great for things like sandwiches. I've done fish finger subways, my fish finger pie that I make, and I think this was also £5 for 60. So really nice to top up the freezer. I got a garlic and cheese pizza bread for £1 to go with a pasta bake I'm making. I got 2 of these takeaway pizzas. They're 2 for £5 at the moment. They've got the cheese-filled crust, and this one is a hot dog stuffed crust. This one's double pepperoni, and we've got an absolute banger one. So it's got barbecue sauce, pork sausage, pepperoni, chorizo and mozzarella. So I thought they were quite good for that price. 3 lots of chopped garlic because I really am lazy and I hate chopping garlic, so this is perfect, and it's £1 a bag. And I also got a big value pack of beef burgers. These are 100% beef, and you get 8 quarter-pounders, and they're only £5.75 I think, which makes them a really, really good value. So some of those. Got some of these Vital Grain oat biscuits. There's 5 lots of 2 biscuits, 5 packs of 2 biscuits. They were £1.15. I thought they sounded a little bit different. I got 4 lots of cans. This will last us months, by the way. It's not something I'd buy every week, but it works out £9 for 24 cans. So I didn't put them all up here. I got 7-Up free, Iron Brew free, or sugar-free Iron Brew, Pepsi Max and Pepsi Max Cherry, and we just put them outside in our garden in a storage thing we've got, and then just have them now and again as like a treat, one of an evening or something. I got some Belvita minis. I absolutely love buying these. You get 6 packets and the biscuits are so nice. They're high fibre, they've got whole grains, perfect for lunch boxes or like a little snack, and they're only £1 a box, so you get 6 little packets. I also got some more ice poles. I absolutely love these, and so do my boys. You get 8 in here, and they are Refresher and Wham Ice Duos. They're really nice. I think they're sugar-free, and they are £1.50 for 8, but they're actually quite big, so you'd only eat 1 at a time. I got some half and half Warburtons for £1, and that was everything I bought in Iceland. So in B&M I got a telescopic duster, a noodle duster. Apparently it extends to 1 metre or 96 centimetres, so almost 1 metre. I wanted it for the conservatory because cobwebs basically, and there are some big old spiders living up under the, like, you know, fascia sort of thing, the fittings of my conservatory, and I don't like it, so I am going to have to get rid of some of the cobwebs, and I can't reach because I'm short. I got 2 lots of salt and vinegar quavers because they were £1 and you get 6, and I think that's really good because they're normally more than that. 2 lots of hula hoop puffs, which were £1.25 a pack. This was B&M in case I hadn't said that. I got 2 lots of cream of chicken soup. I use this in loads of different things. Mac and cheese, I use it in pasta bakes. Very rarely use it as soup. Make curry with it. But this has gone up in there to 69p a tin. It used to be 49, then it was 55, now it's 69, but it's still cheaper in there than it is in Sainsbury's or Tesco's, because in those shops it's like £1.10. I got one of my favourite coffees. I got the big one, like the biggest one you can get. This was £5.50. There's 100, is that 100? 170 grams in there, so that's the cheapest place I can find it. Got 4 deodorants. This is the one my husband and my sons use, and it's gone up to £2.70 everywhere else, and in B&M it is still £2.25, so quite a saving when you buy a few of them. So I got 4 of those. I also got some of these. I thought these might be nice for my son. He gets a tea break like when he's at work, and he takes coffee in with him, so he likes to have coffee and little biscuits. So you get 10 packets, and this was £1. I'm not quite sure. I think we've had them before, but I'm not sure about the banana or orange flavour biscuits. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. He can buy his own if he doesn't like it. Got some lime juice for 49p. Haven't had this for ages, the Chinese salt and chilli pepper seasoning. This is actually the Mayflower make. I used to get the one in Home Bargains, which was Kerala. So I've not tried this one, but I absolutely love making Chinese salt and pepper chips. I got some Parma Violet candy canes. I cannot stand Parma Violets. Who's with me? They just taste like perfume. But my sons absolutely love them, so I got these for him to put on the Christmas tree. And I also got these to probably put with one of his presents or something, just because he's strange and likes them. Lots of people probably like them, but I can't stand them. I got some coarse sea salt. I think this was £2 something, £2.60 maybe. It worked out better than buying the Himalayan one, so I just thought I'd get that. And then that was all I got in B&M, and then I popped into Dunelm. I bought a candle for £1, which I think my mum must still have because she carried it back to the car for me. And I just bought 2 of these. I've got these for lunch boxes, and they were only £2.50, but I thought they're quite good for the boys to take their lunch in, because you can actually fit a whole apple in. Too often lunch boxes are not tall enough to fit an apple in, and then they get bruised rolling around their bags and they forget they've got them. So that is everything I bought in B&M and Iceland. I just thought I'd pop it in because I know that people enjoy seeing the different kinds of things that are available in different shops. So back to Tesco, I got some Imperfectly Perfect potatoes. These were £1.05, I think, for 2.5 kilos. 2 packs of close cut mushrooms. These are 90p. I got some Braeburn apples, which were 95p. 2 iceberg lettuce. I think these are 68 now. Some red onions. I got some courgettes, which were £1.15 for 3. Bag of the Nightingale Farms peppers. There's 5 in there, and they were also £1.15, so that's a really good price. I got 2 cucumbers and 2 lots of tomatoes. So I got some baby plum, which were on the club card deal as well. I think they were 65p, and then these vine ripened ones were 85. I got some Suntrail Farms grapes, and I also got some leeks that I'm going to roast along with the courgettes and peppers, and just do a really nice like roasted vegetables with chicken. I got some of these sausage rolls simply because they were reduced to £1, and they're just handy to have in the fridge for people to snack on if they want to. I got a pack of the Willow Farms chicken breast portions, and I also got some chicken Italia sausages. So these were £2 instead of, I think, £3 a pack. And what I really like to do with these is cook them and chop them up and put them in salads. So I've got 3 lots of those, so I can use one and then I can freeze the rest. I got some Hearty Food Co. potato pops and the potato croquettes. I think I can't remember which way around it is. I think the pops are £1 and the croquettes are around 60p. I also got some of the Butcher's Choice pork sausages that I cook in the air fryer. They take about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I have them in the fridge cold, and the boys can just help themselves and pop them in some wraps. So I've got 2 lots of wholemeal wraps for the sausages. These are 85p, the Neville's ones. I'm also going to be doing our roasted buffalo cauliflower wraps, which we haven't had for ages and I really like. And I was supposed to do it last week, but I didn't. I just got some vinegar and ketchup. I just buy their own brand ketchup. It's only, I think it's 65p, something like that. 2 lots of granola. I am going to have a go at making my own because someone said I should try that. But I haven't got any in, and I didn't have the ingredients now at the moment, so I got a tropical fruits and a fruit and nut. These are £2 a bag, and they're $1 kilo each. I got some oat milk, which was £1.30, a normal semi-skimmed milk, 12 free-range eggs. I got some onion granules and some sweeteners for when people come round. Not the onion granules, but the sweeteners for when people come around and have cups of tea and things. I got a pack of cheese strings, which are still £2.25 on the Aldi price match. Some pepperoni pizza slices. This just goes really nice in sandwiches, or sometimes we do pizza chicken, so we open up a chicken breast and put like pizza toppings on it. Some pepperoni minis, they are £2.25. The refrigerators were 6 bags for £2, and the baby bells there's 10 in there and they're £2.09. I got a loaf of wholemeal bread. The Tesco own one is absolutely pouring my brain today, by the way. The Tesco own one is 80p. Got some of this Arla yogurt. This is the high protein, like less sugar yogurt. It works out so much cheaper than buying the individual Nestle pots that I do buy. This was on the club card deal for £1.25, and it does 3 servings. Whereas 3 of the yogurts, even on offer, is £2.25. So it does save quite a lot of money. Just by buying these, I've saved £4. So it's worth doing. And I just put them in little tubs instead of eating them like in individual pots. So we like to have a high protein yogurt at lunchtimes. I got chocolate caramel Aero thingies. These are £1.25, I believe. Some Crazy Sour Skittles. I got some Mr. Muscle Platinum Kitchen for cleaning my sink and bits, obviously, my kitchen. And some Colgate Triple Action toothpaste. So that's everything I bought in Tesco's. So more of the fresh bits and bobs. Stocking up on the fruit and the veg and things. And like I said, Iceland is mainly convenience foods that I go once every couple of months, I suppose, and just top up the freezer. So all this should last quite a while. I spent £60 in Tesco. I spent about 90 in Iceland, I think. So not too bad. So that works out, what's that, about 100, so it's about £150 this week, but the stuff from Iceland will last way longer than a week. And I've got sausages to freeze and things, so next week should be a relatively cheaper shop, fingers crossed, but these days you never know. So if you have enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll be back really soon with another video. Take care, guys.
Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too.